Good day to all, my name is Mark, and I'm here at the starting screen of Football Manager 2017. As you can see, I already started my Dortmund save. I've only progressed a couple days into it. But here's my manager right here, using my computer-generated face, and it's pretty cool. This is definitely probably a gimmick, but an enjoyable gimmick nonetheless. So let's get started. Today, I'll be going to the place that I will be leading back to glory, and the restoration of Ajax Amsterdam has begun. Let's get started. Alright, I'm going to go through the advanced setup, and you can look through how I set up my database. Preferably, I will be going through and putting in a bunch of nations. Alrighty, so Belgian, we're going to go League B and above. They're going to be all viewable because they drag down the gameplay. Just gonna go, yeah, second division is fine. We're gonna go championship for England, Spain, second division and above. And then we're gonna go to custom database, advanced. And we're gonna go through all the continents, and I put all current international players on every continent, as well as every player with continental reputation and below, as well as players in clubs and continental competitions. And in Asia, I will put in players from top clubs. In the more bizarro nations, I'll do that. Europe, I have plenty of players. And in South America, I think they'll tack on too many players. Not too many. Oceania as well. I'm sure there's no one that's going to come from there that ever shows up, but you never know. And then North America, probably. It's going to probably slow down the game a lot. Yeah, it's going to be 2 stars. So I'm going to add some leagues in. We're going to put in China. They've been stepping up their game. South Africa, surprisingly, was pretty good in the last game. Put in Portugal, Italy, all the big names that have stars next to them, I guess. We're going to put in Denmark as well. United States, Mexico, Brazil, Argentina. Come on. Okay. And what else is there? What other nation would be good to put in? Czech Republic's actually pretty good. Let's put them in as well. Romania has been a hidden gem, I think, in the game. Ukraine, definitely. Switzerland. Iceland, let's put Iceland in. They did pretty well in the Euros. Maybe they might have gotten some money invested into their league. Who knows? Put in South Korea as well. They produced some pretty good talent from what I've seen in the last game. And let's see how slow. Okay, the game will get super slow. Alright, we're going to play view only. All these will be view only with the exception of Ajax. I will most likely just be playing in Ajax. This will probably be like pretty much like a legacy save. It'll just, in my opinion, that's what I call it. I'm just going to be in one club. Don't care. I'm not going to be moving anywhere. And that's pretty much a story killer if you wanted to know that, or if you didn't want to know that as well. Just make sure these are all view only. Make sure these are all first division or higher. So pretty much second tier or higher. I don't want to deal with anything lower because it's going to drag down the speed of the game. I think these are all view only now. Got to get rid of this one. Premier division there. I don't care about the smaller leagues. View only. Mexican, I'll just go first division. Premier League in Portugal. First division there. I don't really care. I don't think there'll be any good players that come from the lower leagues in those leagues. K-League. Okay. Spanish. Czech. Okay. Looks like I put in all the nations that I want. Let's double check. How we put in Serbia and Russia as well. Let's put in Sweden, Norway. There are some good players I've actually seen that come through the Scandinavian leagues, but they're not exactly standouts. Put in Uruguay and make sure these are all view only. This is going to drag on a bit and it's going to be boring, but deal with it, por favor. And we will move on once I get all this stuff done. Serbian First League, Serbian Super League only. I don't want to deal with the other stuff. Ukrainian Premier League. I won't find any other. I don't have no plans to find players in these leagues that are lower than the first one usually, or the top league. Norwegian Premier, Finnish Premier. Oh, put that back to the second. I think we're all good. Oh, nope, one more. View only. And how I set it up is I want to load in as many leagues as possible so you get access to as many regions as possible. So I will use disable player attribute masking. It's going to lower the real act and the real game, but I just want to know everything straight off the bat when I scout players and prevent the use of the in-game editor. I did not use the editor last year and I have no plans to use it this year. So let's get started. We're going to start the game. Why I chose the Netherlands? I think this is the best place to go. I've played in England. I've played in, as you saw last year, or not last year, last year's game anyway, Olympic Lyon. And it's only logical I move on to the next place, which is the Netherlands. A smaller country. I've regressed further back from my first time I played. I played in the Premier League, English Premier League. Then I went to the French Ligue 1. Then now it's going to the Eredivisie. I don't know how to pronounce that. Something like that. It's like the top tier of Netherlands football, Dutch football. And I have plans to push forward in that respect. I want to bring the Netherlands back to where they came from. They were once the best, one of the best competing countries. And now I'm just waiting. So I'll probably just cut it off here and just continue the save once this thing gets loaded. Alrighty, now I've gotten to pretty much the profile page, and I've set up a profile for my Dortmund save, and I'm using the same name, Mark Zephyr. But only Mark is the real part. And I'll just, put in all the good stuff, and I'll move on to edit profile. I'm going to change some stuff. Alright, all this is good. Next. Okay, so for Ajax, I think I'll set up more or less the same. I'll probably drop back the defending a bit and the fitness and put that into, I don't know how the coaching will go, but I'll probably put that into mentals. I think that might help a bit more. Technically, I'm sure Dutch players are very good at that, so no need for me to help out. I mean, of course I'll help out, but it's not a priority. Attacking was always my priority. So for mental attributes, 1 adaptability. Since I'm not moving anywhere, there's no point of putting any points in there. I'm just gonna put 1 determination, 19, so the board takes me seriously. 20 knowledge, 20 youngster player knowledge, very important. I prioritize knowledge over pretty much anything else. Man management, I'll do my best to up that, I guess. Level discipline, I don't know. Maybe I should drop that down a bit and pump those points into the man management. Let's try it. I never tried it before, so 20 man management, 12 discipline. I'm sure, they can bother me all they want. I'm just going to say no to anything that is more or less unimportant. And motivating is always at 20. Priority for me. It should be a priority for all players, to be honest, is motivating. I'm gonna be playing more as a tactical coach. As you can see, I moved my focus over. Obviously, I'm gonna go pro license, continental pro license, and international player at the global level. And let's get started. Confirm. We're gonna start playing. We're not gonna add any additional coaches, but maybe if I ever find someone fun to play with, I'll definitely add another coach. But until then, it's gonna be Ajax. Let's save the game, and I'll cut it off here, and hopefully we'll be back when the game is done saving. Alrighty, I'm back, and this is the inbox of Football Manager 2017. So it's a little changed. I don't really like the whole white brightness of everything here, but I'm not gonna complain. So this is pretty much me, pretty close to my real face, actually. And I'm obviously, I'm not this old, but I shaved off, I think, around 5 years or so, just to speed up the process, because I always want to try to get a kid in the game, a son, as they say, which is really rare. But I might just cheat and use save it before the regen production or the regen day, and hopefully just get it that way. But anyway, so they hire me. Welcome to Ajax. Yep, cool. 22K per week, all good. Mark Overmars is responsible for offloading players on the unwanted list. That's fine. Youth development dude, Saeed Awali. Loan out players placed on a development list. That's fine. He's pretty poor in the department of youth. His judging is crap. Potentials. No, they're not crap, but they're pretty poor. So this guy will probably go once his contract's done. Overmars is, yeah, same deal, but I'll probably just keep him around. Don't really see the point. I don't really use the director of football, my bad. And the salary, as you can see, contract will expire next year if I fail. Play attacking soccer, obviously. Develop players using the club's youth system. That's what I do. And let's attend the meeting. Alright, so hi Mark. Welcome to the Zonen. I don't know how to pronounce that, but I think that's the best I could do. I don't know Dutch. I'd like to take a few minutes of your time to welcome you to the club before handing over to the assistant coach. Yeah, got it. Good. And they say they support me. Wouldn't have hired you if we didn't feel that you're the right person to propel the club forward. Oh man, I'm gonna bring this hopefully I'd like to bring this club forward. Yes, they're obviously asking me, do you want to learn about the club? Yeah. And I have no problem with their philosophies of playing attacking soccer and developing the youth system. And let's hold a press conference, obviously. And yes, they're gonna pretty much go their way. And thanks for the introduction. I hope to have a long and successful career at Ajax. I hope to have a very long career here and bring them to glory, obviously. Hendry Cruzen. Okay, he's my assistant. That sounds like a good idea. Ranger friendly, intra-squad friendly for tomorrow. Cool. Yeah, give me a summary. And they want me to meet my staff. Of course I'll meet the staff. Don't help me with anything else. I'm pretty much a dictator. I will run everything on my own. Don't need any assistance unless it's for scouting, because I can't do that on my own. Yeah, it's all good. Alrighty, let's see. Cool. So what happened here? A loan for Tim Krul. Pretty average goalkeeper. Get why we loaned him. Bertrand Traore, he will help out on the strike force, I think. Very fast striker. Finishing is crap though. 10. We're loaning out, never heard of this guy, Robert Murich. This looks good. Queensy Menig looks good as well. Solid youngsters. This goalkeeper's okay. Gruthusian. Richario Zivkovic, he is gonna be a pretty important striker for me. Why did they loan him out? I don't know. Leroy Iwusu, decent player. Looks like he's going to be one to stick around. How do you pronounce that? Diango? Don't know how to pronounce that. And another decent player. Zachariah El Azouzi. Looks good. Injuries, only Tim Krul. What's the point of loaning a goalkeeper that's injured? Stupid. Whatever. And everything, yep, I handle all that on my own. Good. Background, let's see the history of the club. 4 Champions Leagues. Okay, 1 Europeans Cup winner. 1 Europa League final. I guess they won in 92. They wanted 2 Super Cups of Europe, and they won the Eredivisie 33 times. Okay, so youth facilities, 4.5 stars. Training facilities, 4.5 stars. Extensive youth recruitment, exceptional junior coaching. Thank God I don't have to invest in that. It's already, I think, top notch, which is great. Let's view the history. When was the last time they won the European Champions League? They're not even tell me. Seriously. Competitions, Champions League, 97, 92. 73, 95. They were runners-up in 96. That was the latest time they were there. I'd say let's get the party started. Let's return back to Champions League. Okay. Report. They're full of leaders. Good. Aggressive. Good. Hakim Ziyech is one of the best in the center midfield. Good. Good. We have a lot of youngsters coming through. Richario Zivkovic, I've known him since 2015, so let's get rocking. What's this guy? Donny van den Beek. Very good, although I don't know if he's consistent or not. Let's go to the training. We will train him as he's pretty good box to box. Not really. Let's just train him as a roaming playmaker. Would that be good? Sort of. Yeah, just go roaming playmaker. Improve his strength. Obviously, he's too weak. You don't want your midfielders to be weak. Is there any other better reports? Oh, okay, I have a whole bunch of guys. Let's see who the best judger is. 13s, 14-13, and 13-13s, 15-15. Looks like 15-15 is the best. So he's rated 4 stars. Doesn't look like he'll turn out as good as I would like, but a good player nonetheless. Best coaching teams in the competition, obviously. Ajax is one of the best academies, even though they haven't produced the best of the best in a while. We don't have great deal of quality outside the first team. Can't really do anything about that now, can I? Payroll. What's wrong with the payroll? We're paying too much. Oh, that's just great. Alright, we'll probably have to lose some guys then. Youth facilities, we have good youth facilities. Don't we have great youth facilities? What are you talking about? Scouting team welcomes me. Blah, blah, blah. Cool. Okay, how come we have good youth facilities? I thought we had the best. Affiliates, so Africa, China. Cool. Okay, we should have the best. Wow, why does it say good? We have 1 tier below the best. Whatever. Let's just carry on forward. We're gonna have to go through a lot of stuff. Let's look at the squad first. This is my preferred formation, obviously. Alright, let's get back to it. So, we have a goalkeeper who's some old dude, Diederik Bauer. I don't think I'll keep this guy around. He'll probably be sold. Krul, same deal. He'll probably stay, though, since he's on a free and he's better than Krul. Better than Bauer. Westerman, a defender that they picked up. Solid, I guess. Kind of slow, right? Kind of slow. Veltman, Tite. I'm pretty sure there's a correct way of pronouncing it. I don't know how to pronounce it in Dutch. Viergever. Don't know how to pronounce that in Dutch either. Riedewald. Okay, Davidson Sanchez. Bazoer. He's going to be one of the key players of the squad. Hopefully I can keep him for another season. Mitchell Dykes. It's actually pretty good. That's good. Decent anyway. For the Dutch league, he's good. Danny Sinkgraven. I'm pretty sure he'll be sold to make way for other players. And Sirio. He'll be sold as well. Doesn't look like he'll stick around. Poor. He's not that great player, but he's more than good enough to play in the Dutch league, but I don't think I want him. His salary is kind of high. And Goodage. I don't know how to pronounce that. He seems to be a very solid player. Klaassen, he might be sold. Their PSG's hovering. And Anwar El Ghazi. Very good player. Hopefully I can develop him. Amin Younes as well. A very good player. Hopefully he can be developed further. Bertrand Traore, the transfer or loanee from Chelsea. Hopefully he can be developed as well. He only has a year though, so I should probably not be a priority to develop him. Lasse Shone. This guy might be sold to make way because he's earning so much. And Nori Abilek. Nori, very good prospect I've seen before. Zayik is probably one of the best players, probably the best player in the squad. And Cherney, another magnificent youngster. Dolberg, a goal-smashing machine in the real world. And Mateo Cassiera. Never heard of this guy, but on paper he looks amazing. And if we look to the B team, we have a lot of potential. Andre Oana, I'll probably move him up to the first team. He'll probably be playing the first team just like in the real world. We have this dude I've never heard of, Zeefuik. I don't know how to pronounce that correctly. Zeefuik. Okay, so he just shown up. Okay, now he's been there since 2006, but he's just shown up here. Supposedly he can be a very good center back, fairly consistent. I'm definitely going to develop him. Then we have another high potential player in Nathan Later. Another solid player. Mentally looks perfect, but I'm probably going to put him on some training. What is he good at? Ball playing? Sure, I'll play him as a ball player. And I'm definitely improving his strength. A weak defender is a very scary proposition for you. It'll be easy for the opposition. Then Karel Eating. A Dutch player, kind of everywhere, not very good at anything. Mentally pretty average, physically weak. Are we going to play him as another ball player? Oh man, I was going to play him centrally. Central defender. Or we just, yeah, I'll play him as, no. Yeah, they're around the same, whatever. Strength. Okay, let's look at the other guy. Where is he at? Not this guy. Okay, yeah, this guy. Yeah, we'll play him as a central. We'll teach him to be central. Central defender. We'll focus on stamina. Where's the guy before him? Or after him? Later. Yeah, we'll play him as a central defender. Eating's defense is... Oh, no, he's... Oh, my gosh. Okay, what is he good at? Well, we'll play him as a... We'll train him up to be a deep-lying playmaker instead. We'll keep later on our ball-playing defender. We have a lot of versatile players, which is very, very amazing. This guy is on loan, so he can't be developed, but he looks to be the future of the right-back position, and... I'll take that. Who else do we got? Oh, we got this fellow, Donny van de Beek. I think I already got his training going. Yep, gonna be roaming playmaker. We have Che Nunale. He is supposed to be one of the best, at least I've seen in the last game. Hopefully it transfers over. Want to improve his strength. His strength is horrible. Hopefully he can smash in goals. Oh no, he's inconsistent. Decker. Oh no, Frankie de Jong. We'll play him as what is he good at? Advanced playmaker. I have a lot of advanced playmakers. It'd be nice if I had more hard-working types, to be honest. Strength. Gino Decker. Winger. Stamina. Yeah, we'll improve his stamina first. Another inconsistent player. Hopefully those scout reports are wrong, but I doubt it. Okay, he's on loan. Antonucci. Belgian. Sounds like an Italian name, though. Is he Italian? He is Italian, but he's born in Belgium. Okay, we're going to play him as a advanced playmaker, I guess. Another young player, unknown prospect, to be honest. Improve his strength. So I'll let him lounge around in the second team for probably 2 seasons. Usually that's what I do. In general, unless they stand out to the point where I need to play them, I will play them then. Play him as a poacher. Improve his heading. That can wait. His stamina comes first. And who else do we have? Adrisi. Play him as a... false 9, I guess, and improve his composure. No, improving his strength first. And then we have Kluivert. See from such a... I've heard of this name before, but I don't remember. What is he good at? Oh, he's a preferred inside forward. We'll play inside forward. Stamina. No, strength comes first. Oh, there's a lot of weak players on this team. Kind of worrying. Poacher. Okay, slightly stronger at least. Poacher will improve his strength, and he looks like to be a good player, so hopefully he develops well. And then look at our under 19s. We have a lot of good players, like this center back fellow, another Dutch player. He looks awful, although his technical ability seems to be okay, and his physicals definitely look decent. Oh, mentals are awful though. Play him as central defender. Will improve his stamina, which is disgustingly bad. Another prospects, I guess, Darren Seidel. What is he good at? Ball player. Oh my god. Oh, so many ball players on this team. It's nice to have ball players, but sometimes you just want some hardy defensive players. Strength, obviously. So you always want strong defenders. That's the baseline. If you can get fast defenders, even better. So you can play higher line. Then you don't get caught out too much if you have fast defenders. Another ball player. No, we're playing central. Improve his strength. And that's what I focus on. Strength first, speed next. Bakker, left back. Fullback, obviously. Strength. And let's see the report. Oh, inconsistent. Oh, he's not going to be playing much. Ricardo Farkas. Romanian. Oh, wow. Romanian. Cool. Gonna play him as a central defender. Obviously improve his stamina. Strength is decent compared to everything else. I don't know how do you pronounce this. Matthias Diligit. We're going to play him as a ball-playing defender. Will improve his speed. Quickness. His acceleration is disgustingly bad. Pascal Strujic. Jesus, these names are difficult to pronounce. Agility, obviously, is worse stat. Physically, another good academy player. Eklingkamp. Central defender, that's fine. Improve his stamina is awful. A lot of awful physically. I wonder why these guys are so awful. Looks like I might have to hire a fitness coach or something. Fleming. Zion Fleming. Is that really a Dutch name? Huh. Okay. We'll play him as a central midfielder. Improve his strength. Yeah, strength is very important to me because I want to play quick, fast, physical. Of course, technically gifted, definitely. If I can find those type of players, I will. Right back, wing back. Is he right-footed? So he can play on the left as well. He can score on the left, which is pretty cool. Marking, no, we're gonna go fix his strength. His marking can wait. Technically speaking, you would of course love to have a technically gifted player in the beginning, but you can always build on it, so there's no rush. Another right back? What the? We have a lot of right backs here. Okay, let's go to general. Okay, so it is position based. Very peculiar. Noah Beninga. Gonna play him central midfielder. We'll just see what happens there. Improve his what do you want me to do? Stamina? Sure, stamina. No, we'll go strength. Stamina sometimes follows strength. Lopez, another Dutch player. Wow, so many Dutch players. Oh, he's also from the Dominican Republic as well. Poacher, improve his strength. Olivier Horvath. What is he? Hungarian. Ooh, he's gonna become a Hungarian super legend or a super player. Let's not get ahead of myself. Strength. It's funny how they line up the whatever. Let's not make too much fun of it. It's different, I guess. Poacher. Yeah, Poacher. Improve his stamina. Alright, so we've gone through the whole team, I'd say, for the most part, and I'll take care of the rest later. Let's get to the tactics. Okay, I'm gonna play on standard. Yeah, let's go standard, fluid. Normal, use offsides trap, prevent short distributions, stay on feet, be more expressive, pass into space, exploit the wings, look for the overlap, work the ball into the box, run at defense, roam from positions maybe. That's debatable. No, we're gonna stick to positions. We're gonna be a little bit more disciplined. Oana, Veltman, was he any good? His crossing is disgusting. Okay, we're gonna put in Tite. Okay, Veltman. Yeah, put in Veltman. The first to be on the right. Westerman. What is he? 32. He's aging. Riedewald. Put him Riedewald. Ball playing. Yeah, ball playing. What about this guy? Dykes. Is he good? He's pretty good. Nick Viergever, pretty poor compared to him. Looks like Dykes will take that position. And then, okay, we'll just set it up, see what happens. Biozer. Winger will be El Ghazi, Zayik, and really, he can play on the left? He's left-footed. Cool. Is he fast? Not very fast. We'll put in Eunice. And then striker is Casper Dolberg. Yeah, that's gonna be my setup pretty much. Advanced playmaker on support and ball winning midfielder on defend. Is he left-footed? He's right-footed, and this guy's left-footed, right-footed as well. Dykes on the attack. Tite also on the attack. Oh no, you can play on wingback. I'll play him fullback on attack though. Fullback on attack, not wingback on attack. Okay. El Ghazi on attack. Yunus inside forward on support. Zaik, advanced playmaker on support. Oh no, he is advanced playmaker. Okay, we'll play this guy as a deep lying playmaker then on support, and that's pretty much the team for now. And about training, we're gonna go to gonna play on high, low, high fitness. And yep, I will just manage this for now. No transfers. Cool. We're in debt, and I'll definitely pay that off as fast as I can. That's just great. Bored. Confidence is pretty meh. Anything different about this? Looks like the same as last time. Can I hire any more coaches? Sports scientists? I can hire a sports scientist. There's something different. I don't understand about that, but we'll see what happens. And then chief data analyst. We got one data analyst. Okay, under 19 data analyst. I can be the analyst for God's sake, but whatever. We're already losing money. Got to solve our payroll budget problems. Budget adjustment. Does that solve the problem? Confirm. That does solve the problem a bit. So we'll have less money in the transfer budget. That's fine. I don't think I'll transfer anybody. This team's very good. Transfers. Besides the striking position, I don't think I'll transfer anybody. But I'll leave it there. If you enjoyed the video, give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you are new. 3 links below. Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Check that out. You'll always get updates. Thanks for watching, everyone. This is World Town FC. United to triumph.